Say hello to Lauren from Fifth Harmony. Don't you look fantastic? This is for you.
Hello.
Welcome.
Well,
Have a
thank
seat.
you.
Can we chat for a while?
Let's chat.
How about this group of people?
Love it. Hi, beautiful faces. How are you guys doing today? I'm doing well, thank you. Thanks for asking. I love you too.
Virtually everybody
Thanks.
here says they've met you before.
Really? Well, it's lovely to see you all again. I've seen a lot of these faces before. They're right.
I heard you had a sweet tooth, so I brought some candy.
Relative sweet tooth.
Go to work on that. How's this going?
not too
Because
bad.
you're going city to city promoting the new single, which, by the way, is hot, right? Work from home is the hotness.
Is the hotness. I love that.
You've been doing
I
this
like
for a
that.
few days, right?
Yeah, I've been at it for like 3 days now, 4 days.
Still loving it? I mean,
Genuinely, yes. I'm having such
Yeah.
a good time. I know that it's it feels very strange to be away from my girls, but I also like it's kind of cool, like that we're all just covering different places, and I love that we're keeping like together via Snapchat. So I'm still watching everything they're doing.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
you might be away from me, but you're not away.
you can't get away.
Just keep watching what you're doing anyway.
When you guys are apart like this, are you, aside from Snapchat, are you nonstop texting each other? Like, are you real,
Yeah,
like,
I've been
sisters,
texting-
always in
I'm
touch?
texting Dinah Nirmani. Yeah, I texted Camila today. It's her birthday.
Oh, happy birthday, Camila!
Happy birthday, Camila! Yeah.
Where is she? Do we know where she is today?
She's in the Midwest. Is she in Chicago?
Anybody know?
She's in Detroit right now, which is just.
See, just
I'm so
ask the people
sorry.
in the room.
I
They
love
know
you.
everything.
Just keeping up with the Snapchat.
So talk to me about the single. How did they come together? How long ago did you make it? The video is as hot as the song is.
Thank you.
Fill us in. What's up?
Well, we started the recording process in November, and we actually kind of finished it by December. It was a pretty fast process. Our A&R Joey, he brought in a bunch of songwriters and producers that had worked on songs for us. That that they had worked with us before, and they had gotten a vibe for us as people. And they were able to produce a lot of really cool songs, and this was one of the ones that he was the most excited about, and he played it for us. I remember with the writer in the room, and everyone got so excited just because it was just a dope record. It was one of the first that we heard that was like, okay, this is what we want. Like, this is like a really good representation of what the direction that we want to go in. And yeah, I just love the chill vibe of it. It's not too extra. There's no extra.
But it's catchy and hooky. Like it sticks
Of
you in your head.
course,
You're
of
stuck
course,
with it.
it's catchy hooky. You gotta have catchy hooky
Goodness.
and pop.
You know what the Harmonizers want? That's a tour, right? We want to see you guys on tour. Give me the details, Lauren. What's up?
I ain't got no details.
Dang it.
I'm sorry, I have no details yet. I don't have the details, but I don't even know what I'm doing next week. So
Oh, well, there's
I
that.
can't give you guys details until I got them.
But certainly
But
something you
they'll come.
guys want to do, right?
Of
at some
course,
point?
absolutely. I mean, we have new music. With new music comes new shows. So I just don't want to promise anything yet. Of like
Okay.
times, like where it's gonna happen. That I don't. Yeah, that's all I'm gonna say.
Does everybody know that when Lauren auditioned for the X Factor, it was in Greensboro, right?
Yes, it was.
So if we were to jump in a time machine and go back to when that was, can you remember what it was like making the decision to audition, making that choice to go to the audition? Because if that doesn't
Yeah.
happen, there's a chance that we're not sitting here now, right?
Yeah. I had actually wanted to audition the year before because I auditioned second year of X Factor, but I wanted to audition the first year because I was originally going to audition for Idol, just because, and I followed Simon. I was like, oh, you
Right,
started
right.
a new show, let me do that one. So when I wanted to audition the first year, the auditions were in Miami. And they were super convenient, but then I had a dance. I was in dance at the time, like in school, and I was one of the only ones that could dance in the class. So she was like, "If you don't come to the final performance, like I'm gonna fail you." So I couldn't go to the audition, which is just fate, I think, for me. Because then the next year I was like, "All right, Dad, listen up. This is what's happening. You're gonna take me. We're gonna do this. You and I, we're gonna do this." Like I was like talking him into it.
Yeah.
And he happened to have two friends who had just moved out to North Carolina who had a place for us to stay. And like at the time, like I definitely did not have money to be taking flights anywhere or
sure.
like staying anywhere. So we drove up and for 14 hours and yeah, 14 hours.
It's a long haul.
Yeah, we drove for 14 hours. We stayed there and then we took a flight back.
And here we are.
And here we are.
What does Dad think of this now?
Dad loves it.
I'm sure Dad loves it.
Dad's loving it. I think he's really enjoying it. He's so proud of me, and honestly, I could not ask for more supportive parents.
He should be.
Yeah,
No doubt.
mom is super supportive too. Like they're just on the Lauren bandwagon, and honestly, like it sounds like, oh, parents are supposed to be happy, but like in this industry, you see some parents that you're just like, whoa. Wow, okay, I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Luckily not in my group. All the parents are normal and like really cool. But like I've met some people that I'm just like, wow, let your kid be a kid. You know
Pageant
what I mean?
moms
Like
is what you're talking
pageant
about.
moms, exactly.
Oh, those
Pageant
people are crazy.
Crazy.
So here we are. I mean, millions of fans later, hit songs on the radio. You can't tell me that you
Whoa,
thought
make it
this would
sound so
happen.
cool.
I mean, when you guys come together way back when, are you thinking like, yeah, this is going to be massive? Are you just like trying to get a song on the radio? Or are you trying to get your song out? Or
We were always really excited about the project. I think all of us, we always loved what we can do together. You know what I mean? I think it's such a beautiful thing, like the message that we have, and the 5 of us all being ethnic young women doing this. You know what I mean? Like the whole entirety of it is just so special. I think we've always known that since the beginning. It's just really cool that other people are starting to see it, and we also get to express it more and more openly and more authentically to ourselves. I think as we grow, that's just going to continue to happen.
we know that you guys love your harmonizers. There's no doubt about
Yes.
that.
Man.
Harmonizers all in this room, of course. We pulled some questions from harmonizers off of Twitter,
Okay.
knowing that you were going to be here today. What would 15-year-old Lauren think of 19-year-old Lauren?
15-year-old Lauren. I think she'd really dig me. I think,
You guys would be friends?
yeah, I think we'd be friends.
BFFs?
I think so. I hope so. Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty much the same human. I feel like I've grown into myself. Like I've been able, since I was 15, that was when this all began for me, was when I was 15. And that's when I've gotten the opportunity to like explore the world, and I've gotten the opportunity to meet so many different kinds of people and experience so many things that I've just grown and I've matured like from the inside out, and I've been able to, I feel like, blossom for myself. You know what I mean? Like this is just me in my head, not for everyone else.
Right.
But like I'm proud of myself and who I've become. So I hope that she would be too.
Good answer.
Thanks.
I hear some awes from the audience. How do you feel about fans having your handwriting tattooed on them?
Yes.
Right there in the front row.
It's crazy. Honestly, I don't know if I'm ever gonna get to a place where that's like realistic for me. The other day I also saw someone tattooed my face onto their hand. But like
That's next level type stuff.
But they did like a different like interpretation of my face. I'm like a puppy clown.
What?
I know that sounds really crazy, but it's kind of cool. And she has it like on her hand, and it's just like I have like a puppy's nose and like clown like makeup on.
And you thought it was cool? You were like, wow, that's...
I liked it. I mean, like I clicked like.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Because you
Yeah.
can't, like, that's a tattoo, bro. That's my face. That's so cool. Like, that anyone would even want to do that in the first place. And if that's the artistic view she had of my face, then by all means, babe, embrace.
That should be your next Snapchat filter. Give you a puppy nose and...
Puppy nose and
puppy
clown
ears.
face.
Yeah, why not?
Do it, Snapchat.
Let's see. What made you change your mind about cutting your hair? It looks good, by the way.
Thank you. Thank you. Honestly, I sat down in the chair to get it done, and I was gonna dye it again, and I was gonna get just layers in it, like just cut it, trim it. And I sat down and I looked at the lady and I was like, yo, from like a professional hair cutter's perspective, since I genuinely don't have any of this in my brain. Do you think that my face would look okay with like short hair? Because I'm not about to go to short hair if I look crazy.
It's a long way to come back.
Yeah, it takes a while to get back. So she was like, honestly, I usually try to talk my clients out of it because a lot of people want it. But like, I really think you would look great with this. So I was like, all right, I'll think about it. So she dyed like everything, dyed the locks of hair, like all of it was done. And then she was about to blow dry it and be done with me. And I was like, chop it. And do it before I can say anything else about it. Like, just do it. Because I was feeling like I wanted a new like look. Like I've literally had long hair my whole life, and I literally like a week before that I feel like I had this whole spiritual revelation, and I was like, you know what, new me, I'm doing it, and I cut it.
You do you.
Not so good.
And she looks great, right?
Thank you, guys.
It works.
Thanks.
One more question from Twitter. Can you share one of your favorite beauty hacks that you use? Some tips, some tricks, some techniques. Have you
I
got
was
one?
legit doing my makeup in the bathroom before I walked in here. Well, redoing, I should say, because it melted off by the end of today. But yesterday, I was at Sephora and MAC. I went to both places, and I bought myself some goodies because I don't own any makeup, which I realized when I had to do my own makeup on this photo run. I'm sorry, radio run. Photo run, what? Anyway, but makeup pack, I'd say, is just to, like, for... Oh, Lauren, what are you going to say now? I think... Oh, I have a good one. 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 Okay, lip pencils to use them as lipsticks. I was trying to think of something that like people wouldn't think of to do.
Color the whole.
You color in like you have like it's a colored pencil.
As a guy who only uses a lip
That's
pencil
how
on the
you
weekends,
get like those browns that Kylie has. Like those, like they usually don't sell those in lipstick form. They sell them in more like pencil form. So if you find them in pencil form, you color it in. It looks
That's a good one. We can run with that. Sure.
Yeah.
Where's
That's what I
Nate?
learned.
Nate has the microphone. Where's Nate? Nate's going to take your Who has questions? All right, we got a few. Nate,
but I'm known
make
to
your way
rock a
around.
microphone.
Just give us your first name and ask your question,
And your
please.
social security number.
Yes.
Oh, God.
I'm
My
kidding.
name is Brittany, and I wanted to know what's your favorite song from the new 1975 album?
Oh, I love the sound. And and I love me. I love me. Oh, thanks.
Who's
Yeah.
next?
I
Who's
have
got
to
one?
keep listening to it though. I've been working, so I haven't had a chance to sit down and listen to the whole album yet. I need to do it though.
Do you shop online while you tour? Like
don't.
You always shopping?
I can't shop online because if I shop online, like I don't know how it looks on me. I have a very particular body type, so like
Yeah.
I have to try stuff on before I buy it.
Got it. Who's next, Nate?
Make
What do we
sure it
got?
looks aight. Hello,
First name
friend.
and your question,
Hi,
please.
I'm Sam.
Hey, Sam.
What's your favorite dog? Oh, fuck.
Girl, who are you apologizing to?
What's your opinion on Donald Trump?
Oh Lord, I don't
All of a
quite.
sudden, it's a town hall meeting. What's going on?
I don't quite have one. I don't know. Like I don't understand. I thought it was a joke at the beginning, but apparently it's really real that like there are genuinely Americans who believe he'd be a good president.
Are you going to vote this year?
Boy, am I gonna vote.
Okay. Who's next, Nate?
And I don't even know.
First name and your question, please.
Hi, I'm Lauren too.
Hi, Lauren.
I was wondering, what do you think the sound is going to be on 727?
The sound is definitely going to be kind of similar to Reflection. I think definitely though on this album there's more diversity in terms of energy. I feel like the last album was pretty hype, like you were pretty going the whole time. But this one there's a sort of array of different vibes, so to say, that are sort of correlate to each girl and their own vibe, or like to a few of us, or but not like, and then there's some that all of us really love, which I think is great to have like all of those like universally different songs.
Realizing it's a room full of harmonizers, am I the last person to understand why it's called 727?
I assume you are.
Go ahead, tell me.
They know. We were formed on July 27th.
We actually talked about that in the office the other day.
Did you? Yeah.
I'm going to go with that.